We're just like any other town. Our kids struggle with the same stuff. They're raised in the same kind of families. They worry about everything else that's going on. Am I fitting in? Do I look okay? What's everybody else thinking about me?
When you're in high school, no one really expects anything from you.
It's like everyone thinks that you'll party, have fun, and maybe do something that matters around college, or maybe after you get married.
I could tell when we began that there was doubt in the students, or maybe they didn't understand the potential of what we could do. I'd only been here a few months and I was wondering, how could we shift our perspective? How could we change the culture of these students?
So Pastor Blake talked to us about an opportunity we had to take on a Heartwork project. It wasn't just about raising money. He challenged us to make sacrifices, like eat rice and beans, sleep on the floor, just skip out on some of the stuff we normally do.
But the more he talked, the more excited we got. It wasn't like, maybe we can do this. It was like, we are going to do this.
The idea that our group could have an impact on an orphan all the way around the world was amazing and inspiring. I think what was cool for me was to see how quickly the kids got it. Many of them started carrying sandbags around town. They started sharing with the community that the bags symbolized what a third world child went through every day, carrying water, carrying food, and began to see the change in their lives, the change in their hearts, as they realized how privileged they really were. I saw Nathan carrying a sandbag to school when he left this morning. He got back and I saw him carrying the same sandbag. I asked him why. He told me, "We're helping orphans, Dad." I can't tell you as a father what it did to me when I heard about what he was doing. I was so proud of Nathan. I thought, if my son can do that, I can help too. I got my own sandbag and started carrying it everywhere I went, to the store, to work. Nathan and I started carrying both our sandbags around town together. There's a local woman, a businesswoman, that really likes what we are doing and how students are helping people around the world. She ended up matching the funds that the students raised.
Seeing the way that other adults, parents, and teachers responded was one of the best parts. It's like they didn't know we had this in us, but when they saw how serious we were, they believed in us more than we believed in ourselves.
Pastor Blake had set a goal for us to raise $10,000, which I thought was impossible. But we did get $10,000. Actually, we ended up raising $36,000. I can't believe this actually happened in my school, my church. But it's not just here. This is happening in towns all over. What's next for us? I don't know. We're still just a bunch of teenagers from a small town, but we're all different now.
I've watched these kids change as they are learning to spin themselves. I can't help but wonder what would happen in this generation if other groups across the country had the same experience we had.